Hello and welcome to Bonus Features with Alex and Robert. I'm Alex.
And I'm Robert.
And on this 47th episode, we're going to talk about movies, trailers, news, and other stuff.
Yes, it's an all-news edition of Bonus Features with Alex and Robert in the fallout of last week's Endgame review, which took a whole damn episode.
That's right. No reviews this time. Is it because Endgame was just such a monumental event in which we did no news, or is it because nothing good is out? Maybe a little category A, little category B.
You decide.
Yeah. I mean, technically Pikachu's out right now, but I don't know. I might skip that one.
I don't get invited to critic screenings anymore due to reasons I will not explain here on the podcast. I'm kidding. I'm not important at all.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. So I guess that leaves us with news. Oh, yeah. Right. Hold on. Hold your horses. Sports. Starting with UFC. So Cowboy Dad Cerrone is
multiple nicknames.
Yeah, that's right. Dad Cerrone has been on the warpath. He's just been beating the shit out of everyone. And he just beat Ally Quinta. That's a tough fight.
Yeah.
So people are saying, let's make this Conor thing happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
It makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Well, more sense for Cerrone.
Yeah.
But eventually, if he keeps winning,
sure.
If Conor wants to toss his hat in the ring,
let's go.
He might have to.
Yeah.
Because you can't just, peace out and be like, oh, I want the title shot. It's like, no, you got to fight at least one or two of these guys before you get the title shot.
Right.
Anyway, so there's that. Paulo Costa and Yo Romero.
Yeah.
So there's two gigantic brutes.
Two uber-human men.
Yeah. They were trying to book that for, and it always fell through.
Yeah.
But now they're both healthy. Yeah, well, that's the plan. Who knows? Keeping our fingers crossed. Andrade Rose.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm going to give a very specific prediction.
Go ahead.
It's going to be a decision, but it's going to be a close one that Andrade should have been given.
Okay, so Rose is going to win.
Rose is going to win, but people are going to bitch.
Okay. That's very specific.
I'm basing this on nothing. I'm just trying to be as premonition as possible.
That's okay.
And then Jorge Masvidal might get the chance of a lifetime because he doesn't like Ben Askren.
No.
He might get a chance to beat his face in. It depends.
It'll be interesting.
It just depends on how long he keeps it on the feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although Askren in his most recent wrestling event didn't do too well.
Yeah, no,
against
it didn't
Jordan
go well.
Burroughs.
No, did not go well.
Got tech-falled. Mm-hmm. I guess there's no shame in that because it's Jordan Burroughs.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's one of the best American wrestlers ever.
Like he's a wrestler by fucking trade.
That's his thing. And now people are saying, oh, maybe he wants to try MMA. I don't know. We'll see. So that'll do it for MMA. Moving on, we got some hockey. Hockey's been crazy.
Postseason.
Yeah, we're down to the Final Four. Mm-hmm. It's between the Sharks and the Blues and the Bruins and the Hurricanes, which I can't believe the Blue Jackets lost.
Yeah, man.
Not that the Bruins are a bad team or anything like that. How do you sweep the Lightning to lose the next round?
That's
Come
wacky.
on.
It's been a weird postseason for the NHL.
It has been very weird. Especially the fact that I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of the one seeds lost in the first round, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So hockey's been crazy. Basketball, what's going on?
I've been told that NBA postseason has been happening. I haven't been watching because I have a pretty good idea who's going to win. Though I've heard that the Milwaukee Bucks have been lighting it up, specifically Giannis. I believe you. Let's pronounce the name together. Antetokounmpo. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Giannis. The man,
Greek
the myth,
freak.
The Greek freak. He's killing it. That would be a great final to see them going up against Golden State. Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be, but hopefully they win.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't make promises.
That's a problem. I feel like every year the West is just so much more stacked than the East, or at least recently. There's like the one or two like great hopes from the East.
Your Celticses, your Raptors.
Or whatever. And now it's the Bucks. Who knows? The thing is, some of these games I've been watching have been boring, though. It's just blowouts.
Yeah.
The closest series between two teams I don't care about. Trailblazers and Nuggets. It was a great game. It was crazy. The one I saw, I don't remember which game it was, but it was recent. It was real close. Came down to the last, minute, basically.
Damn.
Let's see. Baseball. Cubs.
Cubs, honestly, since we last talked, I told you they were 2-7.
Yeah.
So since then, they've gone 20-6.
Wow.
They are now 22-13.
Because I heard we swept the Cardinals.
Yes.
All right.
Which was quite good. There were 2 grand slams in that series.
Damn. Who hit them?
One was Taylor Davis, and the other was KB.
Fuck, man. I don't even know who Taylor Davis is.
He's a backup catcher, and that was his first career home run was a grand slam.
That's got to be something.
It's nuts. It's fucking crazy, but that was a good series. Hopefully they can finish it off strong against the Brewers, though as of recording this, they just lost to the Brewers 7-0, so God damn it. But anyway.
That's a shame. Well, I'll get back to baseball when other sports are done.
Yes.
All right. So that'll do it for sports, unless you have any pressing matters about cricket.
No, but I would like to revise. I said Otero Kempu, it's Antito Kempu.
Oh, speaking of which, you just reminded me. Now we're going to do something new. It's called Corrections.
Yeah, let's go.
Where we say all the things we fucked up in last episode. Mainly, number 1. I'm not a moron. I know it's lather, rinse, repeat, but my brain mixed up the words. Mm-hmm. That was mistake number 1.
I have a mistake. So before I said Lauren Schuler Donner, and then I fucked up and I said, oh, wait, no, it's Laura Schuler Donner. No, I was wrong twice. It's actually Lauren Schuler Donner. I put that in the video. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Donner. You deserve better from me. I apologize.
Double correction. But anyway, I couldn't resist. And also, I meant to say secret invasion when I was talking about the Skrulls scenario for the next phase when I was speaking hypotheticals. Mm-hmm. So when I said secret wars and that made no sense, why the fuck is he talking about Skrulls?
Yeah.
When it's, clearly should be talking secret invasion. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're thinking, what the fuck is this nerd rambling about? But anyway, that'll do it for corrections. Actually, I've got an old one.
What's that?
Okay, so I said Jeff Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, that's right.
So for the listener who pointed that out, I hope you're happy now. Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Guitar Smash compilation.
Still a good video.
Oh, great video. I'd highly recommend it. I'm also going to endorse it once again. Mm-hmm. Jeff Jarrett Guitar Smash compilation. YouTube that shit. It's real fun. Okay. That will do it for corrections. And now, on to the news.
We have our first look at It Chapter 2, directed, of course, still by Andy Muschietti, the director of 2017's It. This is our first look at this sequel. What do you think?
Firstly, so that's not a fucking trailer.
Yeah, it's like basically, like a scene from the movie and then a couple of images.
It's a 2-minute scene from the movie and a 20-second sizzle reel. Mm-hmm. You know what? I stopped watching halfway when I realized they weren't going to cut it.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, this has to stop. They're going to make it a regular trailer. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to watch a whole scene. Mm-hmm. This is my whole thing with clips. You released a clip and you called it a teaser.
Yeah. I have
a huge problem with that.
I was kind of okay with it because I'd already read the scene. Because I read the report of what it was.
Yeah, everyone read the cinema. But even still,
I'll say this. I'm much more happy that they gave me this instead of I'm glad they gave me for the most part, I'm assuming most of that scene rather than 50% of 15 scenes and then a sizzle reel where it's I feel like per capita, net, I have seen less than other trailers would show me, even though they showed me a full scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll raise your net per capita and add a Gini coefficient.
No, but I feel like
I get what you're saying.
It's they showed me that one full scene, but where that's in this trailer, that would have replaced in other trailers pretty solid looks at 4 or 5 other scenes from Act 1, where it's this one's just we're going to show you one entire scene from Act 1.
I see your point.
But I don't need any more trailers.
Okay, but at the same time, I would rather a trailer show a bunch of stuff but not give context.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. The reason I don't like a full clip is when you watch it in the theaters, you're like, I know what this is, shot for shot. I know exactly where this is going. Where a trailer, if it's cut right, you're not thinking about it at all during the movie.
Well, let's talk about the real reason. I'm assuming the real reason why you're a little pissed off, because it's a great scene, right?
Yes, that's the other thing.
It's really effective scene, and you're like, God damn it, that would have been cool to see in the theater, guys.
See, that's my point.
Right.
To me, clips are for... The only reason you'd ever release a clip is you're really trying to push someone out of desperation.
Right.
Because it's worked. I can think of 2 times where a clip made me go to theaters.
Alita?
No, that was a second trailer.
Oh, okay.
Clip, let's see.
Oh, 300 Rise of the
Empire.
Wow,
yeah, because I was like, these naval battles look pretty badass.
Good pull, Robert. I remember that one.
Good job. Gold star.
Yeah.
But anyway, that and Ted, like it was a late night clip.
Okay.
I was like, okay, this is actually funny, because I was worried, I thought it was going to be in the ilk of the get it, it's a teddy bear but it swears kind of movie.
Yeah, trying too hard.
No, but it ended up being pretty funny.
Yeah. Whereas this, you didn't really need much to see this.
Right.
You're going to see this anyway, and so was I.
Here's something I'll tell you, though. Now, this might shock you.
What's that?
I wasn't really that impressed by the sizzle reel.
No, you know what was the sizzle reel
it didn't
raised...
scare me. It didn't make me, creeped out.
Yeah, it raised more questions for me than it did intrigue me. Like, the scene... I will agree with you. The scene itself that they just showcase is a lot better than the sizzle reel.
Yeah.
The sizzle reel, it's like, whoa, because there's a lot of flashbacks in the sizzle reel of
that makes sense,
and I'm like, are these scenes from the first one or are these new scenes? What are they going to be doing with this?
But part of that's in the book is because they wander around the town and all this shitty
and
stuff happens.
Flashbacks.
Yeah. And
that makes sense.
I think they show them meeting in the Chinese restaurant in the sizzle reel.
Yeah, Bill Hader's the Losers Club is back.
Yeah, they're all back, and that's great. The one thing I'm almost worried about, you can't really get that from... You can't really tell from this sizzle reel alone. I'm worried I might, you have to get used to a whole new cast.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust this cast for the most part.
I agree with you there too. How well are these guys going to do it emulating these?
Yeah, see, that's more what it is. It's I know they're good actors. It's how are they going to be as the older versions of blank?
From behind the scenes photos, it looked like they spent a lot of time with their younger counterparts.
Okay,
so perhaps it'll
nail down their mannerisms and stuff.
Also, I got to say, if you're a big Stanley fan. In the first It movie, I'm sorry, he's not much in this trailer. I don't know why.
I wonder. It's funny. I would never have guessed why. Thank goodness I've read the book. Otherwise, I would have no clue, Robert.
Someone made a joke in the comment. By the way, I guess this is light spoilers, but not.
Fuck
really.
it. Okay, it's just spoilers, but not really.
Someone made a joke. They were like, I wonder where Stanley is. He's probably off taking a bath or something.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeesh. Okay, Too soon, and the movie's not even out yet.
Yeah. Well, figure it out. Stanley ain't going to be there.
Yeah, things don't go well. But
that's so not important to the plot, though.
No, it's an inciting incident for the movie.
Yeah, well, and in the book, it's
it's that and a couple things.
It's a second inciting incident.
Yeah, there's a couple things.
Because the book's so long, it has 2.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of has 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, well, fuck. No, it has 4 or 5. Well, if you include the whole Derry timeline, it has several.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't matter. Point is, if I'm being honest, if it weren't for the first one being so good, I'm not sure that this... I'm obviously super excited for this movie. It's tied for my most anticipated of the year with John Wick 3. Mm-hmm. This trailer didn't make me any more excited. Yeah. Which I was kind of surprised by.
I could have almost... after seeing it, I could have almost done without it. Not because it's bad, but because it's all right, that's about what I expected. It still looks very good. I would have rather have just went in to see this without knowing, because I would have seen it anyway.
Right, but it'd be nice to have a money shot just to know that they're there.
Yeah.
Because you know how new trailers are. If you don't include the coolest shots, that means nothing cool happens in the movie.
I feel like they're banking...
I'm being facetious, but you...
Well, yeah, but I feel like they're definitely banking on this one doing well just based on the first one's success, which was very, very steep. Made a lot of money the first one.
Made $700.
$700 for a horror movie.
It's like the highest grossing horror movie. It's like second or third highest grossing R-rated.
That's nuts.
It made crazy money. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm still super excited for this.
Same.
But I don't know. Yeah, I maybe should have just forgone it and just not seen it.
I probably don't need to see a second one. I probably won't see a second trailer. What am I saying? I probably will, but not by my choice. I'll probably see it in front of some fucking movie.
Yeah, you know what? Here's my deal. I won't look down at the ground like a weirdo or leave the theater.
How about you just show up late?
No, because fuck those people. Public service announcement. If you're going to a movie, please show up on time. Don't be a dick.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that, though. Like, maybe if I hear the trailers going on, like, maybe wait outside of the theater. If I know that there's going to be a trailer or something. But even that's weird. It's like, what's this guy doing?
No, see, that's my thing is, like, I've decided I'm just not going to bother with it. Unless it's like a gigantic event, then fuck that. I'm going outside. I'm going to pretend like I got to check my phone and shit. You know?
Well, luckily, a lot of the movies leading up to Endgame weren't that good, or you didn't have a lot of interest in. So you missed a lot of the trailers for Endgame in theaters.
Like what?
Well, I mean, like, what were the movies coming out in the months leading up to
enough.
Endgame?
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Exactly.
But even the ones I saw that would have had a trailer just randomly didn't.
Yeah, you lucked out.
I get lucky like that sometimes. Other times I don't. Yeah, point is, I'm there for this, obviously, still.
Same.
My guess is that they wanted to, play it small to start.
I get that.
And that they've still got a lot in store.
I agree.
All right, so It Chapter 2 looks pretty cool. Trailer didn't really do anything for me one way or the other.
But that's not a bad thing.
It's not. Yeah, oddly, that's not a bad thing. I trust them basically just because of the first one being so good. All right, on to our next story. So we normally don't talk about trailer 2s, but I kind of don't give a shit what's spoiled for this.
Yeah.
So for Spider-Man Far From Home, trailer 2, what you got?
Well, first of all, big spoiler warning, I guess, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame. But if you are
This
interested,
is so fucking ridiculous.
If you're interested in our thoughts on this trailer, you've probably seen the fucking trailer.
Spoilers for this 23rd movie?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen parts 1 through 22,
it's so weird. It's such a weird trailer because it has that Tom Holland thing in front of it. Like,
yeah,
make sure you don't watch this if you haven't seen the trailers for. It's like, guys, like,
what a world we live in.
Yeah, like,
it's just like that. It's like, wow, movies have changed, haven't they?
What are you going to show that in the theater? Like, all right, everybody leave that hasn't seen Avengers Endgame.
All right, everyone, we're going to pass out those Tommy earplugs and the things from Tommy with the earplugs, the thing in the mouth, and the sunglasses. All right, pass out the Tommy glasses.
Yeah, what the fuck? But anyway, yeah, well, let's just talk about Earth 833.
Oh, is that what he says?
Well, Mysterio's from a different Earth.
Okay, and then there's all the theories. He's lying. He's telling the truth. And
he's just a con artist.
Except we've established that there is a multiverse.
Yeah.
In Endgame. Right?
Sort of. That's at least a possibility.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So, I don't know. I couldn't really see them saying that he's lying completely. I feel like there's definitely a multiverse, but he could also be lying about something, obviously.
Anybody else get the sense that, like, Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't really seem that excited about being in this? I mean, granted, we've seen the 2 scenes he's in where he's like, you don't want any part of this. And then, like, this scene where he's like, oh, yeah, Spider-Man. Good to meet you. I'm like, what? Come on, man. Like, let's get... You're Mysterio. You're Quentin Beck. You're wearing a fishbowl on your head. Like, let's go.
I don't know. I think it might just be there's so little of him.
Yeah.
I mean, but the costume is spot on.
That's what's so weird is, like, it's so spot on.
If I'm just being totally honest, I found this trailer extremely underwhelming in general.
Yeah.
Other than Mysterio. It's just, he's swinging around and there's monsters. It just felt very generic, like about as generic as new blockbusters can be.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like terrible or anything of that sort. Just what about this looks exciting or stand out?
there's not really much. I mean, everything that I like
it's
about
a water
these,
monster. It's a lava monster.
and
God, we haven't seen this kind of thing 100 times.
Everything that stood out. I mean, like, Tom Holland looks great, but I've already kind of seen that fold. Like, yeah, he's a really good Spider-Man. What else do you got? Give me another villain. And they haven't really, like, the Mysterio costume looks great, but I'm not getting a whole lot else from Jake Gyllenhaal other than the one note, like, I'm your mentor, Spider-Man.
Right.
You got to be careful. People can die. And it's like, okay, like, of course he might be the villain, and that'll add an interesting dynamic to his character. I don't know. But I'm not getting a whole lot of signs of life from him.
Well, yeah, there's one other thing. They God, spoiler, I guess not really. In the trailer, MJ just says that she knows. Fuck that, no, Michelle.
Yeah.
So dumb. It's just like, just call her Mary Jane.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Michelle says, "Oh, you're Spider-Man." Mm-hmm. Like, that kind of seems like a big moment. Just gonna give that away in the trailer.
Yeah.
Of course, since I'm, pretty meh, my outlook on this movie's pretty in the middle at best.
Yeah.
Didn't bug me too much, but, if I was really looking forward to this movie, that might peeve me a little.
Yeah, I've been hearing that fan complaint a lot, actually, in the past couple of days. People saying, yeah, this show's a little bit too much more than I'd like to have seen. Which sucks.
That's the other thing is when I see too much, I should see some really cool shit and say, oh, that was awesome, but I would have liked to seen that in theaters. Mm-hmm. Kind of like the It trailer, or It scene. Mm-hmm. It's a really well-crafted scene. You just think, fuck, this is great, but I really would... there was nothing like that here. I thought, okay, so this movie's not going to be that great.
It's certainly selling it in that fashion. I hope they got a couple tricks up their sleeve. I hope there's things that they're holding close to the vest that they're not willing to show in trailers.
I've heard all this shit about chameleons in it.
Yeah, Sinister Six lead up, sort of.
Right, and Nick Fury. Excuse me. Nick Fury might be really chameleon or some bullshit. I don't know.
I didn't hear about that.
I've been hearing all sorts of crazy theories like that.
I heard about a scene, like there's allegedly a scene that Tom Holland, did you hear about this, where he said like fans are going to hate? And like John Watts was like, he said like I was looking at the monitor and like I was asking the director, John Watts, like, is this okay that we do this scene? And he's like, no, fans are going to hate it, but we have to do it. And like that could just be hype to build up the movie, but I don't know. This is going to be... I feel like this will be it's going to be interesting. It's not going to be as divisive of a movie as, like, say, Captain Marvel was, or even to some extent that I think Endgame is for some people. This movie, in many ways, sadly, and I don't want it to be this, it might even just end up being kind of like the afterthought of the MCU. But I'm still going to see it. I mean, it's got goddamn Mysterio in it, and even though it looks like Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't look like he's having as much fun as I thought he would... I'll be there for when it comes out this July.
See, that's what bugs me. I feel like such a dumbass. Like, I want this to be better than it looks, but I'm pretty fucking sure it's gonna be, slightly above average, or not even, like right about average, just like the other Spider-Man one was.
Yeah. Oh, you think it'll be better or worse than that one?
I think I don't know.
As good or as...
I think it'll be just about the same.
Yeah.
And I didn't really think that highly of whatever the hell the first one was called. Homecoming.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, obviously, that's like the weird thing is I'm torn between Tom Holland's real good, but the action in the first one sucks. It's just generic, non-specific, like not super well choreographed or anything, or nothing particularly like interesting about the action scenes. Oh, he's swinging around and stuff.
Okay.
There's no, remember when, Cap picked up Mjolnir, or like specific moments that look cool.
Right.
Or the Batroc, fight with Cap. Mm-hmm. Or fucking Hulk catching Iron Man. Whatever. There's just... had no moments action-wise where I said to myself, wow, that was really cool. Mm-hmm. It's just generic as generic gets when it comes to the general like choreography and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And whatever you call choreography with CGI.
I hope Ned's okay.
Whatever.
I hope he lives to see himself become the Hobgoblin like he does in the comics.
Right. I mean, Ned's really the only one of the new characters I like.
He's funny, man.
Yeah. I think I really like MJ. Yeah, fuck that other girl. Whatever her name was.
Who, Betty Brant?
Yeah, from the first one.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Vulture's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to her?
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I can't date anymore is all, I guess.
Oh, yeah, because she moved away to another school or something. Whatever. He's over it. He likes this annoying asshole, whatever, Zendaya.
Yeah.
Character, Michelle. She's so off-putting on purpose to the point where it's just annoying.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, her character doesn't come across as a real person.
Yeah.
And this just looks like more of that.
Yeah.
I mean, but obviously that's not like, oh, it's going to ruin the whole movie. Because she's going to be in, 5-10 minutes of important scenes, and then that's it?
I don't know. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see.
It's just, what about because I feel like you could take those monsters, just airdrop them in any Jack and the Giant Slayer or...
Doctor Strange 2.
They could be from any... or whatever, the Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
What about these sticks out? Like, wow, that's really interesting and neat. Or, oh, what great designs. Nothing about it is cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping, again, I'm hoping they're playing an end game on us. And no, we're just showing you the first 20 minutes of the movie. There's a whole 2/3 we're not showing you involving Spider-Man battling,
that's what I'm saying.
Mysterio in the next dimension and shit.
That's the thing. I'm holding out on that. Mm-hmm. But the way modern movies advertise and what they show by trailer too, if they're not showing, I wish they were cool enough to not show third act at all, but I know that they're definitely showing third act somewhere in this.
Right, yeah.
So I guess that's what I'm holding out on is, will they surprise us with the Mysterio stuff? Because when I think Mysterio in my head, I think the craziest, trippiest Marvel movie you could make.
Yeah.
Imagine Doctor Strange, but with more outright psychedelic shit, which is an absurd statement because Doctor Strange had lots of outright psychedelic shit.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of speculation as to is this going to tie into the Spider-Verse, or is there going to be there's a rumor that we're going to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in this as their own respective Spider-Men from different worlds or whatever. I don't know. I don't think that'll happen.
You know what I'd fucking love? And I in a weird way, I'd be okay with this, even though it's sort of a dumb idea.
What's that?
Cartoon Miles Morales and cartoon Penny Parker and cartoon Spider Noir just all show up just for a second. How the hell was that? That was weird.
I don't want a cameo.
I don't want to go over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it. Here's the combination of movies. It's like Doctor Strange plus The Wall by Pink Floyd. That's the level of trippiness I think when I think Mysterio.
Referencing a lot of band movies in this fucking episode.
Hell yeah, I am. What are band movies? Okay, plus Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny. I'm kidding, but you get the idea. I imagine something really unbelievably crazy. Mm-hmm. I expect you to go all out, and I wasn't getting that from this.
Yeah, it's a little it's definitely, the trailer's a lot more underwhelming than the first one was.
Man, they've got to be hiding something.
That's what I think.
All right, so I definitely won't watch the third trailer. Mm-hmm. Fuck it, because I'm a simpleton moron who just goes to see all these movies that he thinks are going to be. Yeah. But I feel like such a dumbass. I always think, this looks not that good. Better go watch it.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, fuck, I was right. But I'm not glad I'm right, if that's any consolation.
That's true.
But I'm just trying to be a little more selective. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm a dumbass. July's pretty uncrowded.
Yeah.
For me at least. So
the summer's kind of uncrowded.
Whatever. Point is, I'll go see it. I'm done with this story. Talking too long.
That's all right.
All right. Moving right along. Little sad news. Peter Mayhew, the original Chewbacca actor, has passed away at the age of 74. Rest in peace, Mr. Mayhew. Gotta give it up for Chewbacca.
Yeah, oddly enough, we looked through his filmography, and this is pretty much all he's done. He lived and breathed this character, And he's, he is and will always be this character from 1977 till now. So we're going to miss you, Peter Mayhew.
You gotta always remember the little guys, or in this case, the big guys.
Yeah.
The side characters who help make these universes what they are.
Oh, yeah.
So rest in peace, Peter Mayhew. Thank you for your wonderful performance.
So we're going to follow up some sad news with an even sadder trailer for an even sadder thing.
Yeah, definitely. Shit. Would you like to tell the people?
Well, we got ourselves a first look at the animated film Funan, directed by Denis Do, and it's about the Khmer Rouge sort of atrocities and tragedies that happened in Cambodia during the 70s. It's going to be about a family dealing with being split up and trying to just
find their son.
Yeah, find their son and deal with all the bad things that happened during this tragically and criminally forgotten era of history.
Right.
Like, that's the one thing I do like about cinema is, like, all right, we're going to call attention to something that, like, no one really knows or no one, like, remembers. And, like, to the point of, like, how? Like, This is a massive thing.
This is another story that
yes.
should be told.
The Khmer Rouge story and the Cambodian sort of that whole plight.
So this trailer had, all my hairs just standing up.
The animation.
Well, it's just, it's pretty crazy. It's intense. Mm-hmm. It's an intense trailer, and it definitely gives you the chills. Mm-hmm. This is one of the movies where you fundamentally know nothing if you think, oh, cartoons, it's just for kids. No. Mm-hmm. Animation is just another medium, and this proves it. This looks like it's trying real hard to out-sad Isao Takahata.
Yeah, the subject matter's definitely got to run for its money.
It's pretty brutal. It's pretty depressing.
You know what's crazy is
it looks so goddamn good.
Yeah, like the movements are very slight and like they remind me of like a Ghibli film, but like the movements are even smoother.
Right,
like,
like weird.
The animation Ghibli films are like they feel like handmade.
Well, this is a French studio, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what is it called? Bach Films.
Yeah,
it's called. But like the animation looks really smooth.
Well, everyone forgets the French have a lot of. I mean, they're not my favorite movies necessarily, but they're definitely an animation destination.
Oh yeah,
Triplets of Belleville. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. It was like Thumbelina and the Bear, whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
The one I'm talking about is like the mouse and the bear that are friends. It was a recent one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't remember what it's called, but Triplets of Belleville, Persepolis.
Oh, hell yeah.
Excellent animated movie based off the graphic novel. Mm-hmm. Persepolis is real good.
Yeah, dude. And then, you know what's so weird about this trailer is I actually watched the version of the trailer without subtitles. And, like, they're all speaking French. And I didn't have any problem. Like, I couldn't understand the words, but the emotions, I was like, yeah, I kind of get what's going on.
You get what's going on. Well, okay. So I saw the one with subtitles, and it's basically the family is separated from their, like, 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what the fuck's going to happen. I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this looks amazing. I was completely blown away. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen a trailer for something that looks this good probably all year.
Yeah, this looks really solid.
I really hope, for the fucking love of God, come to Chicago.
Yes.
Christ almighty. Because I saw the dates opening in L.A., New York, and then some other places.
Oh, no.
It's going to be like Tulsa, Duluth,
some town that's made up.
Yes, some newly incorporated town in Texas somewhere,
and like 17
and Little Rock.
Yeah, 17 other unincorporated towns.
Yeah, a loose collection.
Yeah,
that unincorporated town where the the Mount Rushmore is.
Oh man, yeah.
I really want to see this.
We want to watch you.
Yes,
movie.
Maybe I don't know. I might wait till on demand because it might be too much to see in theaters.
Yeah,
it looks really good. So for those of you playing at home, you should check out the trailer for Funan. Mm-hmm. Looks real good. So that'll do it for that. Moving right along, more sad news or not?
Maybe.
Well, because I thought about this. So David S. Goyer, who as a screenwriter of, he's had a divisive but long career.
Yes. Director of Blade Trinity.
But also helped write the Batman movies.
Yeah. All of them.
Or
the Nolan
Begin, trilogy. All three of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everyone gonna eat a dick who like says this guy's awful. He does some good work.
Yeah.
Mostly in the form of like treatment kind of stuff, but like that's a skill, all right? David S. Goyer is not so bad. Anyway, David S. Goyer is going to write and produce a Hellraiser reboot. Honestly, I thought at first, oh, Jesus Christ, another reboot. But then I thought, but Alex, how good were the last 6 or 7 or 8 Hellraisers?
Hellraisers? Yeah.
Not good. 1 through 3 are the only good ones.
That's true.
4 was a clusterfuck of what's going on. And then 5 through 8 are all about the same level of bad, and they all run together. Mm-hmm. One had the I Mayhem guy from the I Mayhem commercials.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He's also in John Wick.
Yeah.
The first one. But
oh, yeah, that's right.
It's interesting. I'm trying to think of trying to find the quote that he said, but I guess they said it's going to be a grounded reimagining.
Shut
loyal,
the hell up.
The words they used were loyal yet evolved reimagining, which is like, what the hell does that mean?
Okay. Well, what the hell else are you going to do? There's a puzzle box, there's Cenobites, some wacky shit happens. Maybe there's a guy eating crickets in the pet store. Well, that was the first one, but I mean, I can't say that I really blame them. If you are to reboot something, you might as well do this one. Mm-hmm. And especially because of the Cenobites, and there's so much you can do with that world, you can always change it up a little.
Right.
Add a new Cenobite, drop a Cenobite, different depths of hell. Like, there's a world you can build off of. Whereas something like, Scream or Child's Play, I get that it's a little harder to do a sequel.
Right.
In both cases, they did plenty and done well. Mm-hmm. But I think it's harder to keep going with those. Where Hellraiser, I get it. Because of the fantasy element, there's a lot of stuff you can do. David
Goyer, also no stranger to horror films, wrote Demonic Toys.
Hell yeah, he did. Demonic Toys.
I'm not as worried about this.
You ever seen Demonic Toys?
Oh, hell no.
For those of you, well, how dare you, first of all. For those of you playing at home, Demonic Toys is a classic film. It's up there with Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's a horrible piece of shit, but I love it. It's a good crappy movie.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
That's what I've heard. David Goyer is I hate to say he's a journeyman screenwriter because he's so prolific. Like, he's done so much work, and he a lot of times he just doesn't get enough credit for the properties.
The good. See, that's the thing is done. He gets shit on for the things that aren't as good, but you got to give him credit for the things that he's done well.
Right, exactly. So I'm looking forward to this. I mean, it's good to see some mainstream peeps giving attention to Hellraiser.
Yeah, honestly, I think this is a better move than the path that Hellraiser's been going down.
Yes.
I can't remember the last one I watched. I think it was Hell World. That's a horrible movie.
It can't get much worse, guys.
No, Hell World was pretty bad, but then the last 2 looked unwatchable. I didn't even see them. Mm-hmm. Like, they looked like they were shot with $200,000. Like, they looked unwatchable, very cheap, limited locations, those kinds of shitty, like, direct-to-video movies. They look bad. So, if he's on this, hopefully that means they'll add a little more budget. And, it doesn't need to be gigantic. Mm-hmm. But hopefully this means that there will be a little more care with it.
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
Yeah, honestly, surprisingly. Mm-hmm. I guess that's the one thing that's weird about horror in general. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Like, horror reboots don't bug me as much.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just because horror in its nature just seems like it never ends. Mm-hmm. I think because part of that might be what makes it scary is the killers usually never die.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of, rife with possibility to keep going and to keep making new ones.
Yeah, I get you.
And also, not all the horror remakes are horrible.
No, they're not too bad. Some of them.
Well, for instance, Friday the 13th was a pretty solid one. Mm-hmm. I thought it was pretty damn good.
Okay.
Even the new Nightmare on Elm Street, I liked it when it came out.
Yeah, Hills Have Eyes remake was pretty decent.
Right.
Can't say much about the Texas Chainsaw reboots. They've all been pretty not great.
They've all been not all that good, but I think they're watchable at the very least.
The McConaughey one is amazing.
Oh, no, that's 4 or something.
That's what I mean. Oh, that's not a reboot?
Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has a very, very confusing history.
Yeah.
It's basically the movie industry and their desperation to redo things or reboot or prequel, sequel, whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. That's the poster child of it never ends. It's never as simple as you think.
Oh, boy.
That's how I describe it.
Oh, boy.
No, it's like there's 4 timelines and all this other bullshit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's real daffy.
Didn't they make a recent Leatherface movie that was like not a origin story?
I think it might have been a Chucky Child's Play situation.
Oh, okay. So it was like,
don't use this because New Line owns this, but then Onomatoperna or whatever the fuck. Not Annapurna. They would not make a slasher movie, but you get what I mean. It was one of those rights issues things, I think. Mm-hmm. Not sure about it, but I know it's very goofy. It's very all over the place.
What a clusterfuck.
It sure is, Billy. It sure is. So, right, I forgot Hellboot. Hellboot. Hellraiser reboot.
Yes.
Shockingly, we're in favor of this one. Mm-hmm. How about that? All right. On to our next story.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Chadwick Boseman has joined the Yasuke film, the film based on the ancient legend and story of Yasuke.
And he's a real dude.
Well, I mean,
right.
We know about as much about it as we would any other legend, which is very interesting.
Right.
But we'll get more on that in a moment. Yasuke is the story of an African man who through some way, shape, or form ended up in Japan working under Oda Nobunaga.
Right, one of the 3 unifiers of Japan.
Yes.
In the 16th century.
So very much a literal, real Afro samurai.
Right, I was thinking that. It reminded me of that anime, which is pretty awesome. I need to finish that, by the way.
So Chadwick Boseman is on this. The Doug Myro, the showrunner and creator and lead writer for what the fuck is that show? The cartel show, Narcos. Jesus
Narcos,
Christ, I
right?
couldn't think of the word. He's going to be writing this.
Oh, really?
So historical accuracy might be a priority.
That's the interesting thing I was going to say is historical accuracy with this movie is kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Because there's several accounts, a few dating back all the way to the 1600s, mm-hmm. but even then that's far removed from when he arrived there.
So let's just talk about this story in general that neither of us knew about. What the fuck?
This is crazy to me because...
It's an amazing story.
Right. So this dude who was... There's a lot of theories. I think that the common thread in all the theories of how he got there is, mm-hmm. By all accounts, he was an African man who came, I think, through Jesuit missionaries. He was a slave.
Okay.
So he came with them to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That's the common theory. There's a lot of other ones, but because, people didn't write about everything all the time back then, it's a little tricky to know his early whereabouts. Mm-hmm. But what they do know is he got there and he was a retainer under Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Oda Nobunaga is one of the dudes back then.
One of the samurai, textbook samurai
There's the 3 unifiers of Japan mm-hmm. at the time.
Yeah.
Ieyasu Tokugawa, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, sorry, I couldn't remember and then Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah.
So this is one of the most well-known Japanese historical figures. And this guy worked for him.
And neither of us have heard of it.
I took a Japanese history class, mm-hmm. and I never had they mentioned this guy. And Oda Nobunaga, we said those words almost, or those names, whatever, every other day in that class. Mm-hmm. And not once had this guy's name come up.
It's wild, man.
It's just...
How have they not made a movie of this yet?
Right. That's the other thing. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. But what I learned, interestingly enough, Afro Samurai was semi-based on Yasuke.
That's great. That's awesome.
And there's a lot of theories about his name. Mm-hmm. The likely... It sounds like most likely he was from Mozambique.
Okay.
And there's a number of different theories about his name being Portuguese. Mm-hmm. Or I forgot what the exact ethnicity he was.
Yeah. We know he was a big dude.
Yeah, he was a big dude. Mm-hmm. And, well, see, that's why some people are saying he's from the Dinka ethnicity, I think, in Sudan. Because
they were amongst the tallest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, point is, he came over there, and there's a lot of weird theories about how he got his name. Name was Isufe, which is an African name.
Right.
And there's a lot of other ones about how it's like I came from Isake. Or Isaac, which is Isaac, basically. Point is, this is a pretty crazy story. They don't even know how the hell he got there. And that's almost a worry for me.
Yeah?
Well...
You think they're going to embellish too much?
I hope they don't. That's what I'm saying. And I know it's like, what? I wasn't there, so how the fuck... What am I saying? But
I think you can tell when things feel inauthentic, though, or Hollywoodized,
What I'm hoping is that they don't show too much of his early life because there's almost no writings. Actually, I don't think there are any writings about his early life, and that's why it's so argued. There's only accounts of what the dudes in Japan at the time living there had, and there's some French accounts. Also, it's hard to tell. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is
on the positives. This is a really interesting story.
Oh yeah. And it's coming to a theater near you, most importantly.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Starring Chadwick Boseman.
So Black Panther, he's got some action chops.
See, I was going to say, Chadwick Boseman, obviously known for being Black Panther, but prior to that, he's known for the biopic thing. He played Jackie Robinson, he played James Brown, he played Thurgood Marshall. He's got a new cop movie coming out called 21 Bridges.
Yeah, I saw a trailer.
It's an
STX movie, so...
I could... totally see Chadwick Boseman being an action star. He's a great T'Challa in Civil War. Yeah. But no, he's good. He's good in Black Panther. I jest, but I'd love to see him in more action properties. This premise is fucking delicious. Let's fucking go.
I love I'm a big fan of the early world cultural exchanges. Because I really like the movie Silence.
Yeah.
That was about the Portuguese arriving in Japan.
And so this
adds another continent to the mix.
This also brings up memories of Last Samurai, which you're a big fan of, I know.
One of my favorite movies.
There you go, man.
That's what I'm saying. I love movies about back when cultures are kind of mixing. So this sounds right up my alley. And I cannot believe I've never heard of this.
It's wild, man.
I love learning about the samurai and,
Shogun.
Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah.
That's a dude. Next movie, guys. I'm sure there's already 20 on him because...
Samurai Cinematic Universe?
Oh, God, shut up. Oda Nobunaga Cinematic Universe?
Yeah.
I got it. They should do one based on that game. It was like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
That game is the shit.
Yeah, man.
Samurai Warriors.
I remember it.
You know what's crazy is they use the real names in that game.
That's nuts.
There's no Yasuke. What the fuck? How dare they?
He's a forgotten character in history, man.
Which is weird because, to me, it's that's pretty noteworthy.
Yeah, that's an insane story. It's an incredible hero's journey, if you will.
Right. Well, it was rare that there was any Africans in Japan at the time. It was rare that there were any outsiders besides Portuguese at the time.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's a double layer of intrigue.
Oh yeah.
So this is blowing my mind. I'm still just in shock. I've never heard of this guy. It's a very interesting story.
Indeed it is.
Apparently there's a Kickstarter you had mentioned.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people trying to make a documentary about Yasuke, but I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, well, go fund their Kickstarter and maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Is he South Sudanese or Mozambican or something else? Who the hell knows?
Who knows?
But this sounds like a really great story, and this is one of those things, yes, let's make a movie about this. Not the guy who invented Doritos or whatever bullshit, It's just some of the biopics I hear about. This is what I'm talking about. The reason I don't like most based on true story movies It's not even really the embellishment. That's a huge part of why I don't like them. But sometimes it's because they choose boring stories.
Yeah, like Spectator type stuff. Like, oh, this is about Jeffrey Dahmer's exterminator. Like,
yeah, like who gives a shit?
Right.
Oh, this is about the fucking Barnum and Bailey through like the fucking like
a termite that was in the middle of the big top pole. Or
yeah, like who gives a shit? Why?
Yeah.
Like this is about the guy who invented button-down collars.
Yeah. I invented the piano.
That guy. No, it's just like those BBC things like dun 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 dun. You can't button down the collar. That's crazy. They thought he was crazy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you, you can button it down. It's so it doesn't flop around in the wind. There he goes, acting all crazy again.
You never make it, Joe. B. Arthur is Peter Griffin.
The point is, you can make movies about the guy who made the button-down collar, or you could talk about the guy who came from Africa and became a samurai. Tell me which movie sounds more interesting.
We can wait.
Anyway, tell us in the comment section which movie you'd rather see. The guy who invented the button-down collar or Yasuke. But so that'll do it for that story. I guess that went on too long. Man. Anyway, this story is going to be long as well.
Yes.
So Disney has shifted around its release slate due to its merger with Fox. Ad Astra, Artemis Fowl, and other movies have been shifted around or moved and what have you. And some side notes, Bob's Burgers has been set for July 17th, 2020. And also, side note, New Mutants has been delayed. Again? New tentative release date is April 3rd, 2020.
Oh boy, we also got some cancellations here. The Gambit movies scrapped. Also 3 Fox Marvel movies that were going to come out June 26th of 2020, October 6th, 2020, and March 5th of 2021. All those got scrapped as well.
So some of those are probably Deadpool and X-Force.
Yes.
So those are no more.
Those are no more. Going through the
I
release.
imagine that's only because they're first working out their regular Marvel slate.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's tricky. For the 2022 on, do you think... Because they don't have any Marvel slots yet, do they? For 2022 on?
2022 on. No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So they might put some of those... They might just...
Well, they have some for 2022, but not after 2022.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So there's got to be some slots in there that are going to be X-Men now.
But as it stands now, just to briefly run through the slate for the next, Jesus Christ, 8 years.
Oh, boy.
Is it 8 years? 1, 2, 3,
Whatever.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay.
In the next lots of years.
Yes. So obviously Ad Astra coming out September 20th of this year. We're getting... obviously Frozen 2 and like Ford versus Ferrari, those are all coming out. Then next year we have the New Mutants coming out April 3rd, as we said. Untitled
Is
Marvel.
It though?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Anyway,
Who
yeah.
the fuck knows?
Sorry.
At that point, Disney Plus will have already been underway, so I guess we'll know.
I'm willing to bet it's going to go there.
Yeah, I think so too. That was what the rumor was. Untitled Marvel from Disney, May 1st, my birthday, 2020.
Cool.
Good day. Bob's Burgers, July 17th of 2020. Jungle Cruise, July 24th, still coming out. Untitled Marvel, November 6th of 2020, we got coming out. West Side Story, December 18th. Cruella, December 23rd.
Okay, hold up. So there's just 2 Marvel movies that year.
From what I can see, yes. Only 2.
I feel like that's going to change.
Oh, also, Untitled Kingsman movie is coming out 2020, February 14th, so Valentine's Day of next year.
All right.
So moving on to 2021. Untitled Disney Marvel, February 12th.
Okay.
Untitled Disney Marvel, May 5th. Untitled Indiana Jones, July 9th. Untitled Disney Marvel, November 5th. Avatar 2, December 17th of 2021. Then we move on to 2022, where we get Untitled Disney Marvel February 18th, Untitled Disney Marvel May 6th, Untitled Disney Marvel July 29th, and then I think that's it, actually. Untitled Star Wars December 16th. They're starting a new Star Wars trilogy. 2023, we got Avatar 3 on December 22nd. 2024, another Star Wars movie on December 20th. 2025, Avatar 4, December 19th. 2026, Untitled Star Wars movie, December 18th. And finally, 2027, nearly a decade after the first installment's release, Avatar 5, coming out December 17th.
Jeez. So, my question is anyone going to give a shit about Avatar 2?
I've heard that sentiment I've heard that echoed a lot. I've heard a lot of people say, like, they're still doing this?
Well, it's just like, you guys missed your strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
I mean...
This movie better look goddamn good, and I don't think the level of weight and hype that is being generated by all these delays is going to match the fucking final product. I don't feel
like these delays are ever helpful.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
When are they helpful?
Never.
That's a good point, yeah.
If it's just, I would say if it's under 6 months, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Or if production hasn't started, and then there's like, oh, no, we need another year. That's different.
Yeah, yeah.
But they've been working on this, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would...
Who knows if they actually are?
Yeah.
Has anybody walked onto the set of this movie they're throwing hundreds of millions of dollars at?
Yeah, you're saying that they like walk in.
It's just a closet.
Yeah. Hey, there's a bunch of computers here. And it looks like they're funneling money offshore to a country called Seychelles.
Yeah. Damn it, Cameron!
It's just all a laundering scheme. I feel like this is so weird, though. I can't think of a time where there's this big of a delay. Well, what is it going to be? It's going to be more than a decade for 2 to come out, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that movie was a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
Maybe the biggest flash in the pan of all time.
Well, who knows now?
Well, we'll see how Endgame's, coming up on its tail.
Though it's all the same to Disney, who now owns both properties, I guess.
Jesus H.
Isn't that wacky?
It's too much power.
That company's a monster. to re-quote Sam Gerard from Fugitive.
It's still true, so re-quote away.
Yeah. This is nuts. And those are just some of the movies I mentioned. This slate is crazy.
I'm just saying, since I'm trying not to be super biased about Avatar 2. I mean, do you feel like... Because I can't answer this, because I have too much bias. Do you feel like there's a lot of good hype surrounding it?
No. Maybe only because of the park. Like, I feel like the park has generated a lot.
That's right. I forgot about that.
That's about it. Like, if you haven't
$2
gone...
$2 billion hype. Is that...
No. Maybe 1.
Which is so fucked up, because that's not like a failure.
No, but it might be for Jim Cameron, the billion-dollar man. The multi-billion-dollar man.
I mean, it's like what? The first one made 2.7.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that's impossible to do again. Mm-hmm. Unless it's only in IMAX and only in 3D, so the tickets are all super expensive. Who the hell knows?
Well, I guess to his credit, once the second one comes out, 3, 4, and 5 are supposed to come out pretty soon after those.
Oh, God, just stop.
3, 4,
I don't wanna.
I thought there was only supposed to be 3. And then they're like, or no, I thought there were supposed to be 3 sequels to Avatar 1.
My question is this. That story was so fucking bad. How are you going to make 4 more movies about this?
I don't know, but this is apparently the
But there's more than unobtainium. There's can't getium and hands offium and don't cut down the rainforestium.
Yeah.
And also there's stupid humans and their wasteful wasium. Jesus H.
This is allegedly, as James Cameron said, the project the property he wants to work on until his death.
Oh, good. Great.
Because I think that's because this was actually learned this through
I don't want to
Alita shit.
I don't want to fix Terminator.
Yeah.
I don't want to, help guide Alita. Nope,
or
fuck that.
Just make something else.
Yeah.
He almost made Alita, and then he told Robert Rodriguez straight up after Avatar, I think. Either after Avatar or when he started working on Avatar, he's like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever, Jimmy. Do you.
Yeah.
All right, so that's enough of that. Star Wars,
Another trilogy. Non-Skywalker related, right? Is this the Rian Johnson trilogy that's been so talked about?
Okay, I'm not interested. No, I'm just being honest. It's just like I didn't like his last. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying I didn't like his last one. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'll be interested in more of his.
It would depend on the subject matter for me. Like if it's about like bounty hunting.
It's him, right? He's doing it.
I think so. I would, because I remember them greenlighting that. I don't know if these 3 movies are that. I would be shocked if they weren't.
Well, you know what that James Mangold Boba Fett movie sounds real good about now.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather they do stuff that's kind of branches out the Star Wars universe instead of narrowly focused on whoever the hell on the Skywalker and their affiliates.
Right. I know what you mean.
That's just me. And then what else we got? We got Cruella.
And a bunch of other untitled Disney live action remakes.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
I didn't really peg her for Cruella type.
Emma Stone?
Yeah. But after seeing The Favorite, I get it now.
Yeah, I get it too.
But at the same time, I just didn't think they're still going with this. This like Maleficent, the from the bad guy's perspective. See, this is kind of what we were talking about with the biopics. This is also kind of dumb. Why the fuck do I care what the bad guy thinks? The bad guy's an asshole. Mm-hmm. She likes killing dogs.
Yeah.
No, but you don't understand.
It's like, no. I don't want to hear you out, bitch.
No, I don't want to hear you out. Like you're a bad guy. Especially you're a Disney bad guy. You're just supposed to be irrevocably evil.
Look at your car. Look how evil your fucking car looks.
Yeah, it's like you are an unrepenting, horrible person.
Still will say, Emma Stone's got, she's got a lot going for her, and I love her. She's one of the, better working actresses today, but I don't know. I don't know if it can touch my Glenn Close.
Oof. Okay, never mind. I take back all my good graces. She ain't got shit on Glenn Close.
You know what? As much as that's like a very maligned movie, god damn it, I love the live action remake of 101 Dalmatians.
I kind of do too.
Glenn Close is having such a good time.
That video game the kid is playing when he's testing the video game looks so awesome.
It does.
It really does.
Jeff Daniels, funny stuff. Hugh Laurie.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, man.
Oh, it's been too long. What else we got? Jungle Cruise. What the hell is that even going to be?
Well, it's going to be another attempt at Disney getting one of their rides going into a movie form,
They got The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock and Emily Blunt.
Weirdly enough, I don't get The Rock being in it, because I'm imagining it's going to be G or PG.
Yeah. Which is even weirder considering the director.
Because Rock likes to throw down in his movies.
Yeah.
So it's going to be weird. Is he going to be straight up beating the shit out things, or is it going to be a generic, let's jump on this cliff before it crumbles type adventure thing that avoids fisticuffs?
I don't know. And I know the director, fuck is his name? Jean Collet-Serra. He directed
the dude's directed a bunch of stuff.
Shallows, or the Shallows.
The shark
Non-stop,
movie.
Unknown.
He was in the running for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Or the new one, whatever
newest.
the hell it's going to be called.
What was the other one that Liam Neeson was in that Common was in? Something running, don't stop running.
Run All Night.
Run All Night, there we go. I actually like that movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent movie.
They're all hard-boiled actioners, if anything, and another one's a shark movie. So they're just making a kids movie. So that's a departure. It's going to be weird. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where I have no idea what the hell this is going to be. I have no idea what audience they're necessarily going for. Mm-hmm. Aside from the obvious, kids.
Yeah.
It's Disney.
Is it going to be kids, or is it going to be more of a Jumanji kids audience where it's teens?
Yeah,
tweens?
see, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea what the hell this is going to be. I'm very confused by it.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'm very intrigued to see what the trailer shows.
Really? I'm a little intrigued.
No, I mean, not that I want to see it. I'm just curious to know what it... when you see a trailer, you know a movie's deal.
Right.
For instance, when you saw the Jumanji movie, okay, I get it. It's this type of movie. It's a zany action comedy, essentially.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
I just looked at the schedule, and I just realized that Mulan, the live-action remake, is supposed to come out March 27th of next year.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Have we seen anything from it? Did we get a picture of Mulan or something? Am I remembering that right?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's pretty crazy for a movie I've heard very little
I'm on the
things
fence about that.
Is it not a musical? Because what the fuck other reasons do you think I'm going to see this movie other than seeing I'll Make a Man Out of You live?
I want to see Jet Li singing that shit.
Come on, guys. Why do you think I'm going to this?
Right.
I'm going to see True to Your Heart, or I'm going to fucking not watch this movie.
But that's the weird thing is some of these remakes aren't musicals. Because
right.
I didn't see Jungle Book. Mm-hmm. Thank God, because apparently there's only one song. That's what I was told.
1.5.
All right, so that sounds even worse.
It's not. You know what? I'm one of the few people that was like vocally critical of that. Like people were all about the Jungle Book remake, and I thought it's good, but like it's deeply flawed. It's like not a musical.
So what you're saying is this is the kind of movie we reviewed it. You'd be this is 7.
7. That's
and
what
then
I
would say I thought it sucked and
give it a 2.5 out of 5.
No, maybe I'd give it a 2 out of 5.
Oh damn! I mean, there are undoubtedly objectively good things about it. Like the CGI is fucking great.
Well, no shit, it's Disney. And it ought to be.
The voice acting is top notch. Like Idris Elba as Shere Khan is great, and like Bagheera, Ben Kingsley is amazing. But there's other things in it where like I'm just gonna say the whole what the fuck is his name? Christopher Walken as
his
King
walk
Louis.
Like to you, talk like you. I heard that shit was terrible.
Weird, very weird scene. But anyway, the Disney live action remakes are gonna keep coming.
Pixar's in there. I don't know what the hell they
got a lot of Untitled movies coming out.
Well, then they got Toy Story 4 coming out this year.
Yeah.
I love their excuse, their cop-out excuse. Oh, well, we needed to complete the Woody and Bo Peep. Well, I guess this is hindsight's 2020. Maybe she should have been in 3.
Yeah, why'd you get rid of her?
It just seems really lame that, oh, we need to complete that. That's your excuse after giving us the ending you gave in 3? All right, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to get into it. Mm-hmm. So that's like pretty much it?
Yeah, I guess we'll...
a lot of stuff, but the one, I guess, big development out of all this is a lot of stuff got cut. Not just the Fox... X-Men, whatever the hell they were going to be.
Stuff. From what I heard, half of Fox's releases are going to be just tossed aside or put in turnaround or something, or maybe thrown on to Disney Plus. Who knows? That sucks.
Well, that's what. That's what's kind of weird about this Fox-Disney merger is by Disney getting bigger, it kind of felt like the industry shrunk a little.
Yeah.
Isn't that
for the worse?
Yeah. No, it's just one of those kind of oxymoronic moments.
I mean, we've bemoaned the Disney-Fox merger for far too long, but this is just another casualty.
It just seems like there's a lot of reasons to.
Yeah.
So,
I agree with you.
Okay, but I guess back to positives about this.
Yes.
So the Marvel slate.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's only 2 movies coming out next year. That's crazy talk.
Will confirm.
I thought it was supposed to be 3. Yeah.
It looks like just 2. I'm assuming one of those is Black Widow, and the other might be Eternals.
Well, we'll find out this summer because they just said recently they're going to announce the slate pretty soon.
When's D23? Let's
I don't know. I think it's July.
Okay.
But yeah, I would be surprised if it wasn't Black Widow and Eternals just because those have the most casting done.
D23 is going to be August 20th through 25th this year.
Oh, August, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I thought I read somewhere that it was supposed to be a little earlier, the slate.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be, but...
It's weird, though. I really thought they were sticking with the 3 a year.
Yeah, that's... Maybe they're trying to ramp shit down.
Which I kind of understand.
Well, here's the thing. They're also got content coming out, Marvel content that's not movies. So
that's right.
Next year we got probably those 4 shows coming out and such. So
yeah, but at the same time, the more Marvel adds, it doesn't seem to hurt them.
Right.
Like other things where Star Wars, they said, and this movie, and a Han Solo, and they said, okay, let's pump the brakes. We're basically doing none of these now.
They could always change and just add another movie. Who knows?
I feel like they will. The only reason that would bug me is I just don't want to wait any longer for Shang-Chi, God damn it.
2021, we got 3 Marvel movies coming out.
Okay. We'd better get some Shang-Chi then.
I'm assuming that's going to be Shang-Chi, Black Panther 2, and like maybe Doctor Strange 2.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. I think what I'm just trying to say is I just don't want to wait too long for Black Widow and Shang-Chi.
I think I'm in the boat with you there.
So you think they're both next year?
Shang-Chi and Black Widow?
Yeah.
I think it'll be Black Widow and Eternals.
Oh, no, that's right. And
yeah.
Then Shang-Chi will be 2021.
I think early 2021.
Yeah. F that. I hope they're ready to have this as a surprise 3rd movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just bring on my fisticuffs heavy movies, goddammit. Jeez. Well, Jesus, this is just Marvel's plan. I guess we'll find out a clue when we see Spider-Man with the post-credits.
Oh, boy. Maybe we'll get a Kraven the Hunter post-credit scene, you know?
But the Kraven is actually not part of this Spider-Man universe. He's part of the Some Sea universe.
Oh, God. He's the caterer in Morbius?
Right, exactly. So I don't know about that.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll do it for the Fox Disney fiasco slate shit happening. And now time for some late to the party news. Starting with Child's Play Trailer 2. So we get a full look at Chucky in this one. The tech-heavy themes, obviously, and the basic, notion that Caslin Corp is essentially a weird version of Apple, Mm-hmm. The Caslin driving, self-driving car. Caslin...
Right. Drone.
That's where they fucking lost me, all right? I was going to go on a little more. Fuck it. We're skipping right ahead. That's where they fucking lost me.
I said the secret word.
It's like, oh, it's a drone. What next? Chucky's going to show up with a vape pen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he going to start dabbing? Like, fuck this.
Oh, God, no. Not like Hulk.
You lost me there.
Not twice. I can't do it. Not
I can't do it
twice.
in 1 year.
Not in 1 year. Please, God.
I'm flip-flopping back to my original ways.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This, I will say, it reminded me a lot more of the original trailer for the original Child's Play.
Oh, sure.
Where you don't see a whole lot of Chucky. Or like, even the last one reminded me of that. And I kind of like that. I like that they're going about the marketing of this in the way that the 1988 film did.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's intentional or not. But I do totally see your concern of maybe them trying to modernize it to the point of like, oh, here's another correction. How do you do, fellow kids? Not hello, fellow kids.
Right.
I don't want them to be that like, oh yeah, we're with it, guys. Like, just make it feel organic. Don't go too crazy.
That's kind of my problem. And then there's the one shot where all the kids are holding their hammers, with that "let's do it" look on their face. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't help but think, way to rip off Stranger Kids, which is a rip off of everything else 80s.
Stranger Things.
Whatever. Yeah. God damn it. I've just got that old man mispronunciation syndrome.
I'm just saving you for next week's correction segment.
Yeah. Thank you. The Stranger Kids.
The Stranger Kids and the Things.
The Stranger Kids fighting things. Yeah. I think it's based on the movies I watched from the 60s, like the Black Scorpion or whatever. Yeah. Godzilla versus the ACLU, whatever the hell it was called.
Oh, my God. Yeah. This is very interesting, especially because we got some more news that the Child's Play television series is moving full steam ahead, right?
Right. It's coming out 2020.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but so this trailer, so we get a good look at Chucky. And
we hear Chucky, too.
Yeah. I had already heard him, of course.
Yeah. Good night, Andy.
Yeah. No, Mark Hamill's got the goods.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought those are big shoes to fill.
Yeah, even though they're small shoes to fill.
Aha, I see what you did there.
I'm a regular Gene Shalit.
Yeah. I guess my main thing I'm trying to say about the technology, it's like, why doesn't Chucky just sit his fat ass on a couch and just, basically become the fucking Doritos eating guy in the World of Warcraft episode of South Park?
Yeah, or why doesn't he become JP from Grandma's Boy?
Yeah. yeah, basically.
Adios,
I'm going to make this car kill you. Now it's going to be the drones.
Oh, man. Underrated actor, by the way. Joel David Moore.
Oh, agree.
From Dodgeball and Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, classics.
But, yeah, I feel that sentiment as well. I honestly...
You know what I mean? I feel like that makes it less...
scary.
I think it'd be... If you're going to go that route, I think that's a good sci-fi horror thriller where it's a number of things.
It's a Black Mirror episode. Wait a second. It is actually a fucking Black Mirror episode. The one where the lady's getting chased by a drone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I think if you're going straight horror, I'm not... Now, I might be wrong. Who the hell knows? I've gone back and forth on this fucking movie a lot. I have to see it. I guess I have to know for sure.
I think
I didn't want to be that, because I've said this. I don't want to be that guy who's like, I think it looks shitty, goes to see it. See, I told you, I want to be wrong.
Here's a question. Do we know what the rating for this is going to be?
Oh, it's for sure R. It's supposed to be gory and all that.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was going to say, I think this might be a movie where Mark Hamill's performance, his vocal performance as Chucky, will make or break it. And I think it'll probably make it at least okay. Which is it's kind of a miserable failure in your eyes because it's fucking child's play.
Well, see, this is my problem. Why bother to make something or remake something when you know it's going to be so inferior? At least with the Friday the 13th, which I think is one of the better examples, they figured, look, I'm pretty sure we could do a pretty damn good regular-ass slasher. Just add Jason and make things work. This kind of looks like they're trying a little too hard to change the game. And as you said, it's the modern thing.
Trying a little too hard to update it.
Right.
Just a little, at least from what this trailer's shown.
Right.
The first trailer looked fine.
I thought the first trailer looked a lot better.
Yeah. It was kind of playing things a lot closer to the vest in terms of modernizing the property.
I'm not scared because I have a feeling what's going to happen is Chucky's going to, what's going to happen in the toy store? There's going to be 100 of those Chuckies, and then now it's Gremlins. It's not scary.
Yeah, I think it could definitely be that.
Part of what makes horror scary to me a lot of times is the kind of one-on-one aspect.
Right.
One victim is being stalked by this killer, all by their lonesome or whatever. So when because now it's an action movie when there's 100 of them.
Yeah.
Which I could be wrong about that theory, but I have a feeling.
To be fair, though, the original Child's Play at certain points becomes an action movie. In an awesome
for
way.
Sure.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
We don't want this to be too. We don't want it to be to get too big for its britches. You don't want the intimacy of the original to be gone. Right,
because I don't know why that kind of takes away the scary, some of it. Oh, the car's gonna run me over. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, this is bullshit. Chucky does his own dirty work, all right?
Yeah, that's true.
To quote Chucky, a true classic never goes out of style.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's all about his knives and basketball pumps or whatever the hell he can find.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm back and forth on this. I think, though, just because the style of it does look really good, the lighting and the cinematography, which is very important in horror movies for creating atmosphere, or which those elements are.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, but the point is, those are important elements in a horror movie.
Maybe it'll make it worth the watch at the very least.
At the very least, fuck it. I know I'm going to see it. I'm just a hopeless dumbass.
It's either this or Toy Story 4, Alex.
Oh, fuck that. I'm seeing it. You know what? Fine. There, you've convinced me. I'm seeing it.
All right. You heard it here.
I have low expectations.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, we'll have to wait and see. Speaking of trailers, the final Dark Phoenix trailer came out. AKA the We're Getting Desperate trailer. I'm still not seeing it.
Me neither.
Okay.
Actually, I'll see it, but I'm not going to like seeing it.
No, see, you shouldn't see it then.
I don't know. I like to take part.
Okay, great. You know what? When you see that, we can start a new segment called Alex is an Asshole, but Robert likes wasting money.
Yeah. It's true.
And then at the end of the segment, we'll decide who's right.
I think I have ideas on who's going to be right this time around.
It's such a cop-out. I mean, especially with the merger, what's so fucked up is that basically ruined any point to this movie. Who knows if they had an idea where to take it next? It's done.
This is we
know
hurrah.
Everyone thinks, oh, but they could make actors carry over. No, they didn't. Just like they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, Disney just said, no, fuck that.
What's Andrew Garfield doing now?
Yeah.
He's starring in A24 movies that don't come out until 7 years after they're made.
Exactly. Well, okay, I guess the conversation isn't completely done because unlike the Spider-Man situation in which recasting was a thing,
they have the entire rights.
I
hear you.
Fuck that, though. They'll still recast it.
I think so. I think they got their plan for how they want to include X-Men, and I think they're going to do it.
I hope
without
they
the help
recast
of
it,
Fox.
honestly.
Yeah, that would be more respectful in my eyes.
Number one, it's just like let this one finish its arc. Number two, I think they could get some better people for certain roles.
Could this be our chance to see the actual Wolverine costume?
That's the other thing. Mm-hmm. Well, that's the other thing is it won't work if you try and force them together.
Right. I know what you mean.
Because that's what they tried doing in X-Men with the old X-Men cast and some of the new ones.
Yeah.
And they fucked up the timeline. It made no sense.
Yeah. Good movie, though.
Oh, Days of Future Past?
Yeah.
That's just like Endgame.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to force all the timelines together and it's all fucked up. It doesn't make sense. But a good movie.
Yeah. But what about the future?
Dare I say it, and I know this might be a very unpopular opinion. I like Days of Future Past better than Endgame.
I don't blame you. I think that's...
Now, again, if we're doing the sums of the parts, the battle kicks the shit out of everything about Days of Future Past.
Which is so weird.
However...
The movie overall.
And
it's not that long.
Yeah, it's true.
Though I do love Endgame.
Not that the length is I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a point of comparison. I think the length is fine in Endgame.
But the pacing...
the pacing is much better in Days of Future Past.
Days
way
of Future
better.
Past is like never slow.
Yeah. Point I'm trying to make is... what the fuck are we talking about?
Dark Phoenix doesn't look great.
It doesn't look great. They're going to fight on a train. The only cool part looks like the train.
But did you hear about that scene where I guess that was originally supposed to be in space? And they just
sounds like it would have been cooler.
Yeah.
Probably.
So like now it's just going to be on the ground, and this is the last Fox Marvel movie we're getting. So it's like the whole X-Men franchise 20 years in the make or 10 years in the make or no 20 years in the fucking making. It
ends in a train wreck.
It's gonna end in a train wreck, and
literally and figuratively.
Yeah, instead of going out with a bang, they're gonna go out with a
meh.
Yeah.
All right, so whatever.
Speaking of other not good trailers.
God, we're just talking so much shit, but sorry trailers. Like these are the movies that are out.
Hot take: the Sonic trailer doesn't look great.
Yeah. Well, the Sonic trailer doesn't look great for a number of reasons. Mm-hmm. It's one of those situations where, again, it just screams out, just make an animated movie.
Yep.
Okay? Mm-hmm. I don't get what's so hard to understand that.
What would be wrong? Now, I have no idea what this movie's going to look like, but the Illumination Mario Brothers movie. What's wrong with that? I'm assuming that's going to be like, yeah, maybe they'll add some dumb, like, Minions, cultural references bullshit in it, but I'm assuming that's just going to be...
animated-ass movie.
Mario getting Peach back from Bowser.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Yahoos along the way.
Right. There's not going to be any...
And maybe a big Yahoo.
Yeah.
with a huge jump.
Or a couple Mamma Mias, and we're good. We can go home. We can talk about it in the car ride home.
Right.
But this is like, now he's in our world, and there's cops shooting at him, and Robotnik is a government contractor, and it's like, why are we...
And why is Robotnik not fat? I don't want to hear this bullshit, but at the end of the trailer... Mm-hmm. Why the fuck... what is this? Why are we using the TV way of storytelling in movies now? Oh, it's a post-credit scene. It's like, wait till next season when the dragons come. Wait till next season when Robotnik becomes fat. Just make him fucking look like... I don't know. That's just me. But speaking of characters not looking all that right.
Yeah.
So the Sonic design was so bad that, get this, ladies and gentlemen listening at home, the creators of the movie said, we're going to redesign him with the 6 months we have before the movie.
So you know what this reminds me of? This is like you have a sore on your arm and like, wow, that's really gross. Like, I don't want that anymore. And you lop it off. Yeah. But like, you also understand that, like, the reason why that sore is there is because you have leukemia, you have, like, blood cancer. It's
what
like,
in the fuck are you talking about?
Stay with me on this.
Okay.
You lop the sore off, and you're like, oh, the sore's better. It's like, dude, you have leukemia. Like, that doesn't... Yeah, the sore's gone, but, like, you have cancer in your fucking bloodstream. Yeah, Sonic might look better, but the problem is, I think this movie's going to be bad from the fucking roots up. The take is bad, the fucking voice acting is not good, and the fucking effects just don't look good. And they're close to being done. It's like, oh yeah, Sonic looks bad. It's like, that's the 17th thing wrong with this trailer. It's a bad take. And like, that's really the fact that, oh, he just looks better. It's like, really? The cosmetic issue? How about the fact that this movie takes place in Montana?
I think a less gross and dark way to look at this, Robert, with your weird ass analogy. Here's a simpler one. You can't polish a turd.
Yes. Well, you can.
In this case, you can't matte CGI over a turd. Well, you can, but
that's not what they taught me in CGI matting over turd class.
Okay, fine. you can't. Fuck
this
it.
Looks bad.
Yeah. The point is, the metaphors aren't working. You know what? Our metaphors are as bad as this movie looks.
It felt like an empty gesture. Like, okay, we'll fix it. It's like, no. They're listening to the loudest voices in the room.
You know,
Sonic looks bad. His eyes aren't large enough. Also, his legs are weird. It's like, no. How about this movie looks bad because it's a bad take? It looks like what is this about? Like, oh, it's about this cop. It's like, fucking, what is this movie called? Sonic the Hedgehog or
this reminds
Jason
me
Marsden or
this reminds
James
me of
Marsden.
the 1980s Masters of the Universe movie. What if he came to our world? Fuck that. It's more interesting when he's in another world. Mm-hmm. You know.
Let me be clear here. I'm not a big Sonic fan.
So I'm a big fan of the games and the cartoons and. Okay, I'm never mind. I'm a decently.
I'm okay with him. Like I had 2 of the GameCube games. I had Sonic Heroes and Sonic XD or DX.
Okay, so Sonic Heroes is one of the best games ever made.
It's fun. It's a real fun game.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fucking devotee to Sonic at all. I was always a Mario kid. But the reason I'm so angry is because this is a fucking symptom of a bigger problem in Hollywood, which is the exact opposite of what I've been seeing and hearing about Detective Pikachu, and the exact opposite of what I saw and heard about Alita Battle Angel, which is a tendency for filmmaking studio executives and filmmakers to just cash in on a property instead of give a fuck. And like that's a huge problem.
That's a long-standing problem.
It's a huge problem, and I'm part of me is like I thought we were done. Like I thought we were kind of over this. Like I thought you would at least give us something interesting. You know, like even Detective Pikachu, warts and all, it's like, all right, the designs, you know, the CGI looks really good.
It looks like Pokemon.
It looks like a Pokemon movie. The world looks lived in. It feels like people made this who at least give a fuck. Same with Alita Battle Angel. There's shit from the anime and the manga that's actually referenced in this. There's story arcs and story beats that are talked about. You guys actually cared. This does not feel or look like Sonic. Maybe the show at the very tangential least, but even then, it's like, where the
no, this
should be animated.
This is hard. Yeah, this is hardly reminiscent. That's like my biggest problem. Not like, oh, it looks bad, the story's bad, but it just doesn't look reminiscent of Sonic at all.
Right.
It just looks like this is any bad kids movie from 2007.
Yeah. I agree. I completely agree. And I just, I don't get it, man. I don't get why we're doing this. And I don't think like, oh, wow, Sonic got redesigned. It's going to be a better movie. Like, no, it's not. It's just going to look a little differently. And it's still going to have the same shitty humor, the same shitty effects. And the effects might look even fucking worse now. And it's still going to feel wrong. So, God damn it.
You can... yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that this looks bad, but...
This bad?
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
You can count me out.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And I'm like fine with everybody involved. Like James Marsden's a great actor. Ben Schwartz, I got him a cheese plate once. He was a guest star on a show that I was working on, or a show that I was writer's assistanting on. I got him a cheese plate. Seemed like a nice guy. I don't wish any of these people any ill will. But god damn it, does this movie not look great?
I almost do, because they made this. No, I jest, but this looks terrible.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to Riff Raff, who's going to be in this. That'll be weird.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. You didn't tell me that.
Riff Raff is going to be cast in this in an undisclosed role.
So I hope he's in every scene.
Get your shark teeth ready.
Okay, so I thought it was out. Maybe I'm back in.
Mr. Horst Christian Simcoe himself, Riff Raff.
The guy who inspired one of the best characters of all time in Spring Breakers.
Yeah, man. Oof.
Or that's allegedly, because I guess he tried suing for likeness or something. I don't know. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. So, no, I'm kidding. Riff-Raff, even Riff-Raff is... while
you could have gotten Riff-Raff to voice Sonic, and I'd be still like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like, while that'd be a hard, normally a definite yes.
Yeah.
If he's involved. It's now turned into a hard pass.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a no-go. All right, moving on. We got the Bond 25 cast announced. Ralph Fiennes returning as M. Naomi Harris, Moneypenny. Leah Stowe as Madeline. Ben Whishaw.
Yes.
Sorry, Jesus Christ. I always think it's Wissashaw, and I'm going crazy. Anyway, he's back as Q. Rory Kinnear is Tanner. Don't know who that is. Jeffrey Wright back to be Felix. And then we got some new faces. Anna de Armas, Billy Magnuson, Lashana Lynch, Dolly Ben Salah, and David Denzik.
Did you say Rami Malek?
Oh my God. I can't fucking believe I forgot to put that in notes. And of course, Rami Malek as the villain.
The main baddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Daniel Craig, his last
Right.
Bond movie, presumably. I would assume so.
Yeah. He doesn't sound like he wants to make too many more.
No. This movie's filming currently. I didn't know that. We still don't have a title. Yeah, it's currently filming. We actually have set photos if you're really curious.
Oh.
There's some set photos abound. But
there's some info about it, right?
About the set photos?
No, about the story.
Oh, yeah. James Bond has left the active service when his friend Felix Leiter enlists his help in the search for a missing scientist. When it becomes apparent that they were abducted, Bond must confront a danger the likes of which the world has never seen. So that's interesting because there's obviously more going on there. Why would Bond leave retirement if just two random people got abducted?
Didn't he retire like 3 times in Jamaica already?
Yeah, like that wasn't at the beginning of Skyfall, guys. But I don't know.
Or that's different. He fake dies and retires. Yeah. Whatever. I feel like is Felix the colonel from Rambo now?
Yeah.
James, I got a mission for you.
Jimmy, I got another mission for you.
Jimmy, yes.
Yeah, this is
You're
gonna
the
be
best.
interesting.
Trying to kill. Period.
Yeah. Oh man. No,
So Jimmy's got another mission.
Jimmy's got another mission. I need to see a trailer for this.
Obviously,
I'm not wowed by the premise.
I'm talking about the cast.
Oh, the cast. Yeah, there's some names here I like. I mean, obviously Rami Malek is a supremely talented actor. I like him.
Right.
I wasn't as much of a fan, nor that I think he was as deserving of the Oscars as everybody else did, but I thought he was going to get one eventually. He's a damn fine actor. Anna de Armas, I like her. She's on the up and up. I like her a lot. Don't know any of these other people. David Denzik.
Billy Magnuson.
Yeah.
He's kind of popping up everywhere.
He's in Game Night. He's going to be in Aladdin. He's going to be in some other stuff.
That's the thing that's really impressed me about how he's popping up everywhere in different types of things.
Super unsung role of his is in Ingrid Goes West. He's great in that.
There we go. So you've got Ingrid Goes West, which is pretty indie.
Yeah.
Game Night, which is a
studio comedy.
A solid studio comedy.
Aladdin is a very big studio thing.
Yeah, it's a blockbuster, and then this, which is a different type. It's a action blockbuster, whereas Aladdin's more of a family blockbuster.
Right.
So he's kind of in a lot of different things. No, I like this cast.
Lashana Lynch, hopefully she can do more. She'll be given more to do in this than she was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly given a big role in that.
No, not at all.
So
maybe she'll have more to do here. Have you heard about any of the screenwriting news for this movie?
No, I haven't.
So, obviously, Cary Fukunaga is directing and has written a bit of it. Scott Z. Burns is working on it. He wrote a bit of Bourne Ultimatum, and he's worked on a bunch of projects. But if you're familiar with one Phoebe Waller-Bridge,
I know the name.
She is also going to be working on the script for this. She's an actress and writer. She created and is the showrunner for Killing Eve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So because I've been meaning to watch. There's not a lot of shows that catch my eye lately.
Yeah.
But if there's 2 shows I'm interested in watching, and I will have no more than 2, Killing Eve and the rest of Black Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting, because I know that's crime and duplicity based, right?
It's all about spies and shit. And
yeah.
The one. What's her name? Jodie
Comer.
She's completely crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I saw a clip and it cracked me up, and I thought, fuck, I need to see this show.
Yeah, I've heard very good things about it, and it's an interesting pull. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that.
That makes me a lot more interested in this movie, honestly.
Interesting.
So I guess that's that. Good cast. We'll keep an ear to the ground for the trailer
and the title.
Yes, that's right. So up next, Masters of the Universe casts Noah Centineo. Is that his name? Centineo?
Centineo. I don't know how you pronounce it. Centineo, I think.
All right, we're going to spell it out. Noah, Centineo. Mm-hmm. However the hell you say that. is being cast as Prince Adam. The movie, of course, has been pushed to 2020 for its release date. Mm-hmm. No specific date just yet, but it's just obviously it's not coming out this year, which it was originally slated for. Mm-hmm. It's to be directed by Aaron and Adam Nee,
known as the Nee brothers. Nee. Known as the Knights That Say Nee, and I'm just kidding.
Yes.
They haven't really directed a whole lot. The most recent thing they made is a movie called Band of Robbers, which is a modern reinterpretation / retelling of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer / Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a movie called Band of Robbers, and it's got, I can't think of the actor's name, Kyle Gallner?
I just think of Huck and Finn, which had the...
Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Yeah, that movie was the best.
I remember that. We watched that in middle school.
Yeah, it's good times.
But I haven't seen any of these guys' work. I'm not familiar with Noah Centineo or Centennial. I'm not sure you pronounce it. I am not the biggest fan of He-Man / Masters of the Universe. By circumstance, I think I was born a little too early. Or
you know what it was? Everyone says, oh, if you will, the people who like the 80s cartoons, they say, oh, if you go look back at your kids' cartoons, they're actually pretty crappy. Excuse me, you're wrong, asshole. Mm-hmm. The 90s, it's not even a thing like, oh, you're just saying that because that was your generation. No, the 90s were better quality. Mm-hmm. It's just a fact of life.
Because have you watched Batman the Animated Series?
No, seriously, look at the artwork at that and compare it to He-Man.
Yeah, it's
He-Man. It would be laughable.
Yeah,
or DuckTales.
Ooh,
animation was incredible in DuckTales.
Yeah, man, gargoyles.
Yes.
No, but I was never the biggest fan of Masters of the Universe. It was kind of pre my time. Right. I'm familiar with all of it. Like, I have the power. I know all of the stuff. I'm very interested in seeing who they cast as Skeletor.
Let's see. Jim Carrey?
Oh, no. Is he just going to be, like, alive? He's not going to be a skeleton? And then they'll show a snippet of him as Skeletor at the end of the trailer?
You know he could do the voice.
He could.
Honestly. Exactly.
Oh, man.
You get that or Colbert.
Colbert.
Well, because he did the little alien on Harvey Birdman.
Yeah, that's right.
He's getting a spin-off side note, apparently.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's with the what's her name? Bird Girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this. No, I'm with you there. I'm not a gigantic fan of the series. However, I think the lore is interesting, and this is something you could make a cool movie out of, definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
The Dolph Lundgren one was not an example of this.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, because they said, wouldn't it be cool to take everything that makes He-Man and its world so intricate and interesting and just airdrop him in real life? No, wrong.
No, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
I know they've been developing this for a really long time. Mm-hmm. So this will be really interesting to see after all these years what they come up with.
Yeah, this was...
Or maybe it'll be like Ghost Rider, which was also in development hell for a long time.
There were many people attached to making this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Joe Cornish, who made Attack the Block. Ryan Johnson. Andy Muschietti was attached to this.
Really?
Yeah. Phil Lord and Chris Miller almost made this. McG was almost going to make this.
No, thank you.
Originally, you know who was almost going to make this back in 2007?
Who?
John Woo was attached to this.
Get out of my face. That would have been amazing.
That would have been pretty dope.
It's just like he's like stabbing Skeletor and doves fly in the background.
Doves fly out of his hood.
But while he's on a motorcycle doing a backflip.
Yeah, him and Skeletor are both riding motorcycles at each other.
Right. I don't know if they have motorcycles in Eternia.
Does it matter?
No. John Woo, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If that happened, I wouldn't even be mad.
What if he was riding what the hell is He-Man's pet friend?
Oh, I don't know. The whatever the fuck. the dragon thing.
The guy. The
Snarf or whatever.
Is that from Thundercats?
Oh, whatever. It's all the same shit.
What? Thundercats wasn't the same show?
The Thundercats, he says, I've got the cat power.
Yeah. What if He-Man's riding his... What the fuck is a battle cat? God damn it.
Oh, so it is a cat.
Yeah, he's riding the cat.
So
Snarf
was technically close because he's part of a series dealing with cats.
What if he's riding Battle Cat and He-Man's riding a motorcycle made out of bones, and they jump into the air? Wouldn't that be dope?
That'd be pretty great.
In this John Woo joint.
Okay, so let's say you're selling this as X meets X to the studio for this movie, just to give them an idea of what vibe you're going for. What do you got? So it's He-Man. So what are you combining?
It's a weird one because I can't think of any good comps. I would say like Thor meets
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I was thinking more contemporary. Like the only thing I could think of was like 10,000 BC, and that movie is shit.
You mean the one where Camilla Bell has all her like perfect hair and makeup?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 10,000 years ago.
It's bad. That movie sucks ass. But like Thor meets like Conan, maybe a little bit, but not as violent. I don't fucking know. You know, like comp wise, it's a hard one because we don't really have a lot of like medieval movies out anymore. You know, like
that's true.
Like back in the day, I would have been like, oh, it's Clash of the Titans meets Conan.
Yeah. Okay, so back to these directors. They've done a Huck and Finn movie and nothing else, huh?
It was like a modern remake of Huck and Finn, like a crime movie or something.
Okay, so Jesus,
it's better than McG.
But why the fuck? What is up with this? Are they just completely averse to hiring directors who? I don't know how to put this. Like make
action movie people.
Yes, action movie people who've made. I don't know, action movies.
Right.
Why this is so common, and this is just part of my worry with the way the industry is going. Mm-hmm. We're just getting rid of auteurs little by little.
Yeah.
No, just take the indie kids, and then they'll make whatever the shit we tell them to.
Well, the auteurs are all going to TV, it seems.
This is fucking maddening.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last movie you've seen where it was, I think Alita might be, last one, like, this was made by someone who cuts their teeth in this.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was probably either Alita or Endgame.
Or Aquaman.
Well,
no, Endgame was the Needle in the Haystack brothers.
Right.
Congrats.
Right.
The one time, you know? That's what always pisses me off is there's always one example. Like, that's going to happen again. Give me a goddamn break.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's a shame, but we'll see with this thing, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Masters of the Universe, that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So on to our last story.
And another round of our favorite segment.
People, it's time for... Is It Bullshit? Yes, that's right, folks. It's time for another round of Is It Bullshit, where we examine a news story and determine whether or not it's telling a lie. This time we're talking about the possibility of Quentin Tarantino's R-rated Star Trek, where we'll boldly go where no one's gone before, and Captain Kirk might say fuck a few times. Okay, so we're of course talking about the latest rumor that Quentin Tarantino was not only going to direct a fourth Star Trek movie, but that it'd be rated R. So what are your thoughts on this?
Well, if I'm going to call bullshit on the fact that he wants to do it, I will not. I think he really does because he's just that kind of a weird nerd like that. But will I call bullshit on whether we'll ever see this movie? Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. I don't think we will. Yeah,
see, that's kind of my thought is they've been having so much trouble getting a fourth one off the ground. Mm-hmm. And an R-rated Quentin Tarantino-style movie is most certainly not happening with Star Trek.
It's a huge risk. Yeah. And I don't think they're willing to take that risk.
Captain, would it be logical to shoot him in the face 7 times?
God damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not an asshole.
No, God damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mortician.
Yeah.
There's just like hundreds of dead bodies behind him. Yeah. I don't see it happening. The last time they tried making an R-rated movie series that, this is weird that it's R now, Hellboy, didn't work out.
No, it did not.
Also, I just feel like a studio making Star Trek, it's going to sort of be like Marvel or any other big studio film where it's not really the directors.
Yeah,
in a way. I mean, it is, but it's also, there's going to be some constraints. I don't see Quentin Tarantino working in that kind of scenario.
Yeah.
So I feel like his movies are very him. They're very auteur. And as I've said, that's kind of a dying thing right now.
Especially if they want to make that with the same cast members from the first 3 Star Treks. I don't see it. Unless they do some weird this is from the Tarantino verse. But even then, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Unless they want to do the Gorn. If we're doing the Gorn episode,
dun 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 dun.
Let's
just
fucking do
rips his arms off.
The Gorn pulls out a Tech 9. Let's you know what? Sure, but I don't think that's the way they're going. So I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on this as well. This movie's definitely not happening. All right. Thank you for listening to episode 47 of Bonus Features with Alex and Robert. I'm Alex.
And I'm Robert.
So if you like what you heard, make sure to click subscribe and hit the bell, because when you hit the bell, you can hear about all our stuff, and, it gives you notifications so you know when to watch our stuff. I've said stuff a lot. The point is stuff. Anyway, no, but for real, check us out on, obviously, the Facebook and on YouTube. Now, to find both of those pages, again, just type Bonus Features with Alex and Robert.
And as always, till next time, everyone.